Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about one of the most important things when you're under contract is an option period. What is an option period? I have a lot of clients question me that because they're relocating and they don't know in Texas what an option period means. So today we're going to be talking about what is an option period and what you as a buyer should be doing in your option period to make sure you're going to be closing on the home that you really love. So let's go ahead and get started. The biggest mistakes buyers make during the option period. You guys, a lot of people don't know what an option period is. If you're under contract on your dream home, congratulations. But before you celebrate too much, there's one of the most important parts of buying a home in Texas that many buyers don't fully understand is the option period. I've seen buyers save thousands of dollars because they used their option period wisely. I've also seen buyers regret skipping important steps. If you're in Texas and purchasing a home, make sure you guys have an agent that is going over what you need to do in an option period. In this video, we are going to be talking about steps to take, especially when you're under contract, so you don't forget those mistakes or lose a lot of money after closing. So you might be thinking, what is an option period? Well, option period can be negotiable, right? You're putting in the days in the contract on how many days of an option period you guys want. It could be anything from 1 day to 10 days, right? And depends on how old the house is, how new it is, how many days do you need to do your due diligence during your option period, because this is the time you can back out if you feel like this is not going to be the right home for you and still get your earnest money back. First thing you want to do is schedule your home inspection immediately. The first thing I do for my buyers, or I give my buyers a list of options, is the home inspectors, where you guys will choose your inspector and see who you want to schedule the inspection with. Never wait until the last day. Your inspector should examine foundation, roof, HVAC, plumbing, electrical, windows, doors, appliances, attic, crawl spaces, drainage. Remember, no home is perfect. The inspection isn't about finding the perfect home. It's about understanding what you're buying. Number 2, order specialty inspections. Sometimes the general inspections recommend additional inspections. They may include pool inspection, tree inspection, roof inspection, structural engineer, hydrostatic plumbing test, mold inspection, termite inspection, sewer scope, septic inspection, and environmental testing. Texas Real Estate Guidance specifically notes that buyers may use the option period to conduct inspections such as roof, foundation, hydrostatic, or environmental testing if needed. Number 3, review the seller's disclosure. Read every page carefully. Look for previous foundation repairs, roof replacement, water damage, insurance claims, flood history, past plumbing issues, previous electrical repairs. If something doesn't make sense, ask questions. Number 4, check flood zones. Many buyers skip this. Even if the seller says, "We've never flooded," verify it yourself. Check FEMA flood maps, past flood claims, drainage around the property, cracks nearby, future flood risks, flood insurance costs. This can save you thousands. Step 5, understand your HOA. Don't just ask, is there an HOA? Read the documents, find out monthly dues, rental restrictions, parking rules, holiday decoration rules, fence guidelines, exterior paint restrictions, pet rules, short-term rental restrictions, future assessments. Some buyers fall in love with the home, then realize they can't park their boat or RV. Step 6, check the tax rate. This is one of the biggest monthly expenses buyers overlook. Ask, what's the tax rate? Is there mud? Is there PID? Will the taxes increase? Are there exemptions available? Two homes with the same price can have dramatically different monthly payments because of taxes. Step 7, verify schools. If schools matter, don't rely on Zillow, don't rely on Google. Verify directly with the school district. School boundaries change. Always verify before closing if schools are very important to you guys. Step 8, research the neighborhood. Drive the area morning, afternoon, evening, weekend. Look for traffic, noise, parking, construction, future developments, nearby businesses, neighbors, This gives you a much better picture of everyday life than a single showing. Step 5. Get insurance quotes. Don't wait until a few days before closing. Get quotes for home insurance, flood insurance if needed, wind and hail coverage if applicable. Knowing these costs early helps you budget accurately. Step 10. Negotiate repairs. Once inspections are complete, you have several options. You can ask for repairs, request a credit towards closing costs, renegotiate the purchase price, accept the home as is, or if the issues are too significant and you're still within the option period, terminate the contract according to its terms. Remember, giving a buyer an option period does not require the seller to agree to requested repairs or concessions. It simply gives the buyer time to evaluate the property and decide how to proceed. Biggest buyer mistakes. Here are the biggest mistakes I see. Waiting until the last day to schedule inspections, not reading HOA documents, skipping specialty inspections, forgetting to research taxes, assuming school zones won't change, not asking enough questions, and falling in love with the house before doing your homework. My advice as a realtor, one thing I always tell my buyers, the option period isn't just about finding problems, it's about buying with confidence. If everything checks off, wonderful. You move forward knowing exactly what you're buying. If major issues are discovered, you still have time to make informed decisions. The option period exists to help buyers perform due diligence, reduce surprises after closing, and lower the chance of future dispute over undiscovered defects. Option period days are negotiable between you as a buyer and the seller themselves. So once you decide on how many days you have the option period, you're doing your due diligence, I highly suggest you're getting that inspector right away the next day, right? Because then you have the other days to do your negotiations and come in terms if you want to move forward or you don't want to move forward. Because let's say you find a lot of problems during the inspection period. You may want to get a second expert, like on the pool or on the sewer, or someone, if there's a problem, you want to get an expertise to come out and see that. So you might need to extend those days, or how much is it going to cost you? Negotiate it with the sellers. If they don't come in terms, you have the time to back out, because trust me, you don't want to wait until the last day of your option period and be stressed out and put that earnest money on risk. If you're buying a home anywhere in Austin area, I guide my clients through every step of the option period, from scheduling inspections to reviewing reports, negotiating repairs, and making sure nothing important gets overlooked. There you guys have it. I hope you have a better understanding on what an option period is right here in Texas and what you need to do as a buyer during your option period. Now, I want you to comment below if you have any questions on option period, or anything you might want to say, or you might have thought of what we missed or we should add during an option period. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and press that subscribe button, and I will see you next time in my next video.